You may be seated. Good morning. As we begin today's graduation ceremony, we kindly ask for your attention as we share a few important reminders to help ensure a respectful and enjoyable experience for all. Graduation is a momentous occasion for our students, their families, and our school community. It is a time to celebrate hard work, perseverance, and achievement. To honor the significance of this event and to show respect for every graduate, we ask that you please allow all graduates' names to be heard. This allows everyone we this allows every student's name to be heard. Please remain seated during the please remain seated during the ceremony and refrain from using noisemakers, air horns, or any disruptive items. If you need to exit, we ask that you do so quietly and respectfully. Thank you for helping us maintain a dignified and supported atmosphere. Let's make this a day that our graduates will remember with pride. Please close all umbrellas as we begin the ceremony so as not to obstruct any views.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a cómo comenzamos la celebración de graduación de hoy. Pedimos su atención para compartir algunos recordatorios importantes para ayudar a asegurar una experiencia respetuosa y agradable para todos. La graduación es una ocasión trascendental para nuestros estudiantes, sus familias y nuestra comunidad escolar. Es un momento para celebrar el esfuerzo, la perseverancia y los logros, por honrar el significado de este evento y para mostrar respeto por cada graduado. Le pedimos que por favor permita que se escuchen los nombres de todos los graduados. Esto permite que cada familia escuche el nombre de su graduado y recibe su merecido momento de reconocimiento. También pedimos que silencien sus teléfonos celulares. Por favor, permanezcan sentados durante la ceremonia y absténganse de usar objetos que produzcan ruido, de oír o cualquier artículo disruptivo. Si necesitan salir, pedimos que lo hagan en silencio y respetuosamente. Gracias por ayudarnos a mantener un ambiente digno para nuestros estudiantes. Hagamos de este un día que nuestros graduados, recuerdan con orgullo. Gracias.
Good morning and welcome to the 18th annual commencement ceremony for the California Military Institute. At this time, I'd like to welcome our senior military advisor, Major David Sibley, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing following the Pledge of Allegiance for the playing of the national anthem. During the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of the national anthem, military personnel, active duty, retirees, and veterans are authorized to render the appropriate hand salute. Major Sibley.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the marching on of colors and a reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of our national anthem. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We are honored today by your presence and the presence of those sitting here on and around the stage with me. From the Paris Union High School District Board of Trustees, I would like to introduce Mrs. Jamie Anaya, Vice President, and Mr. Anthony T. Stafford, Sr., member. I'd also like to thank the Paris Union High School District Cabinet members for being here. Mr. Alfredo Andrade, Chief Human Resource Officer, Dr. Shauna Egan's Assistant Superintendent for Educational Services, and Dr. Marguerite Williams, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services. A special welcome and thank you to Brigadier General Peter Cross for joining us today. And I also like to introduce Ms. Jay Arana, who's a district representative from Senator Sabrina Cervantes' office. I also like to recognize our CMI administrators, Mr. Miles Henderson, Assistant Principal, and Dr. Savan Pratt, Assistant Principal. I am pleased to welcome now to the mic Mr. Trustee, Mr. Anthony Stafford Sr., to give a few words. Mr. Stafford.
Good morning, and thank you, Dr. Dodson, for the introductions. My name is Anthony T. Stafford, Senior. I've been on the board about 9 years and have been to many of your graduations. I just want to give kudos to the band. You guys are fantastic. You serve at all the events. As a musician myself, thank you so much. You guys are great. Okay. So graduates, your years of hard work and dedication have led you to this day. Today is a culmination of your efforts, which include showing up every day to achieve your goal. The most important thing to remember is that you did not get here alone. Do not forget to thank everyone who supported you along the way, your administrators, teachers, coaches, tutors, anyone who you could connect with, and I'm sure you're all very closely connected. As the door opens to this chapter, a new one is opening. Embrace that open door. Continue to move forward. Care about each and every individual you come in contact with, and give a special thanks for the years that you've been here at CMI. So I just want to say to you, it's an honor to congratulate the graduates of CMI, the Rough Riders. I was with the district about 10 years, and I've been on this field many times, and you're a great looking class. So thank you and congratulations. Okay.
Thank you, Trustee Stafford. I am pleased now to welcome General Cross to the microphone.
Good morning, California Military Institute Rough Riders. I heard that, thank you. A good portion of my job is spent dealing with bad reports, cadet misbehavior, there's lawsuits, etc. And nothing is more satisfying than coming to a graduation. Yeah, nothing. And I want to do something before I begin. Can I have the teachers stand up? Where are the teachers? Yeah. None of this happens without the teachers. The education we are providing here within a military structure is our secret sauce at California Military Institute. Okay, you can sit down now. I'll talk to many of you later. And I want to thank individually Dr. Michael Dotson. Michael, where are you? Michael. Thank you. Just run. No, Michael and I go back to the Oakland Military Institute. And I heard Michael was applying for this job and he came on board. And I've been doing this for 6 years, and the California Military Institute has never run smoother than when this gentleman, this leader, took over at CMI. Michael, thank you very much. To the graduates, you should know something about the school you're leaving here today. CMI is the largest school in the entire California Cadet Corps. Hard stop. Let that sink in. Out of every program, every campus, every school in our portfolio, in the entire state, this one school leads the way. CMI is the crown jewel of Paris County, and frankly, it shows when I look out at the graduates today. I've served, this is my 40th year. I was in Desert Storm as a young man. I've served 2 tours in Iraq, and I've been in Afghanistan. And what we are here doing today, graduating this class, is more important to our national security than any wars we fight, any aircraft carriers we build, any jets we build. Our nation is safer today because you are graduating from high school and going on to better your lives. And that cannot be overstated. It has been an honor to serve in this role. I used to be in the middle of Baghdad wondering if I was making a difference. I can tell you, as commander of this youth programs, I can see I'm making a difference every time I attend one of these graduation ceremonies. Graduates, you leave here today with something that cannot be taken away from you. You've earned it the hard way, and that's the only way it means anything. Congratulations to the class of 2026. California is counting on you, and based on everything I've seen here today, you are more than ready. God bless the graduates of CMI. Thank you.
Thank you, General Cross. Now it's my turn to talk some more. Good morning, family, staff, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Today is not just a celebration of your academic accomplishments, it is a celebration of your discipline, your resilience, and your transformation. You entered this institution as students, today you leave as leaders. At California Military Institute, we ask more of our cadets. We ask you to wake up early, stand tall, speak respectfully, and lead honorably. We ask you to go beyond the books to serve your communities, to challenge yourselves, and to live by the values of service, integrity, and respect. And time after time, you have risen to the occasion. Each of you has faced obstacles, some academic, some personal, and some emotional. But you didn't quit. You dug deep, leaned on your squad, trusted your mentors, and pushed through. That perseverance, that grit is what sets you apart from every other graduating senior in the Paris Union High School District. To the families here this morning, thank you. Your support, your sacrifice, and your faith in your cadets made this moment possible. Don't let anyone fool you. It was because of you that they are sitting here today. To the teachers, our support staff, and military cadre team, a heartfelt thank you for your dedication to shaping the next generation of leaders. Graduates, as you move forward, whether it's college, the military, the workforce, or another path, please remember this: the world doesn't just need more graduates. Now more than ever, it needs more leaders of character. That is exactly what CMI has prepared you to be. Wear your uniform of experience with pride, walk with purpose, serve with honor, and never ever forget you are part of something greater than yourself. In closing, I would like to thank Brigadier General Peter Cross for making the trip down from up north to join us in today's celebration. And as General Cross knows, that none of my speeches would be over unless I said the following words: Go Navy, beat Army. Congratulations, class of 2026. Stand proud, you've earned it. It's right, always. I would like to ask our honor students wearing the gold cord to please stand and be recognized. All of our honor students, please stand. These students have demonstrated exceptional academic achievement and have earned the privilege of wearing the honors gold cord. Among this distinguished group are two outstanding early graduates, an 11th grade student, Valerie Martinez, and what's usually not heard of, a 10th grade student, Melissa DeCasas. It's very rare that you get a 10th grader graduating 2 years early. Please join me in congratulating all of our honor students. Thank you so much, honor students. You may now be seated. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mia Gomez, the salutatorian for the class of 2026.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm so proud of all of us for pushing through these 4 years and making it here today. I thank God, my family, friends, and teachers for always supporting me throughout, and the school for allowing me to be up here today. Looking back to when I first came to CMI, I had no idea what I would encounter. I did not have many expectations, but that was what made every event and connection even more interesting and impactful, especially with the teachers who helped me overtime on my schoolwork. And though because of this I felt like I was a pain, I'm still grateful that they were willing and cared enough about me and my education, which was definitely one of the main reasons that helped me succeed in high school. Ever since I was little, I always said that I wanted to grow up. All the responsibilities and hard work that would come from growing up just seemed so draining and unappealing. Now, every year has had its own different memories and challenges and moments. And even though this chapter of our lives is coming to an end, nothing beats the feeling that we are just one step closer to whatever each of us chose to do with our lives. Though the thought of adulting still seems a bit scary to me, I believe that I'll be just fine. Since I was able to adapt and figure out how to handle each year and its own challenges, I believe that I could do the same in the future. And that's really how it is. Though it may seem scary to face the future along with its struggles, you shouldn't worry what it has in store for you, as you always adapted to change your entire life, and you being here today is enough proof. To finish off, I just want to say trust in God's plan for your future, and congrats, class of 2026. You guys did awesome.
Let's give me another round of applause. Now I am proud to welcome our valedictorian, Ernesto Mejia, to the stage. loud today, okay?
Try.
You can do this. Move closer to the microphone.
Hi, I hope everyone is enjoying themselves thus far. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the people who have helped me throughout these 4 years. Naturally, beginning with my family, who have shown me what dedication can do over the long run. I also want to thank the friends I have made here at CMI. Without them, I likely would have roamed these halls apathetic and uninterested in taking the chances I actually ended up taking. Regarding staff, I thank Mrs. Salcedo, Mrs. Neri, First Sergeant Daniels, and Major Sibley, to name a few. Their collective insight on both life and school guided me immensely. As we all know and are far too familiar with, our world is increasingly shaped by the media we consume. More often than not, it is negative in that it perpetuates stereotypes, harbors hatred, and misinforms the public. Venturing into the future will require us all, prospective adults, to not only be able to spot these manipulative tactics, but to actively fight against them. That means speaking up when something is wrong, becoming informed on the matters that impacted your lives directly, and fostering an environment of sympathy through kindness. Importantly, the majority of us students come from a disenfranchised community within the United States, that being the Hispanic community. While we as a minority may face hardships others have the privilege of not experiencing, we owe it to ourselves to persevere and rise above our obstacles. I stand here proud of my Mexican and Colombian heritage, and I implore all of you to feel the same way about your background as well. Because in recognizing the culture that inspired the love and labor behind our upbringing, we ultimately blossom into an identity of union, not separation. On a less serious note, while I was advised to mention a funny story to symbolize the shared experience between us all, I think what most resonates with our class is the collective hardship we endured as students here. I'm sure we all can attest to the feeling of dread waking up early to put on the Class C uniform for an inspection or for formation. In retrospect, these moments culminated into an incredibly unique high school experience. Not necessarily the uniqueness of putting on a uniform or even marching, but the connection of sharing those moments with others. Whether it was represented by moments of sadness, joy, or something else entirely, what remained constant was that we had others who went through the same things. And of course, the fact that we still had formation the very next week and the week afters. In short, the connections we've made here, as well as the uniqueness of going to a school like this, is something we will all share and carry with us throughout our lives. Además, nuestra cultura es algo incomparable y aunque ciertas personas nos quieren echar no solamente de nuestros hogares, sino también de las escuelas y los trabajos, deberíamos y podemos seguir adelante siendo lo que ellos odian más, personas libres, felices y fuertes. Thank you and congratulations to us all.
Let's give Ernesto one more round of applause. Mr. Andre, it is my distinct honor to certify to you that the student cadets gathered here before you have met the requirement for graduation as set forth by the governing board of the California Military Institute, the Paris Union High School District, and the state of California. Mr. Andre, I present to you class of 2026.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept your certification of these students. Based upon the certification, I now declare that these students are graduates of the California Military Institute of the Paris Union High School District. Class of 2026, congratulations.
I'd like to invite Mrs. Gail Collins and Mrs. Martha Valenzuela, two of our dedicated counselors, to read the names of graduates. Class, please follow the direction of our AVID coordinator, Mr. Valdivinos, and class advisor, Mrs. Jocelyn Santillan, as you begin moving toward the stage. As they are doing so, I want to say that this is a time for celebration, so the usual rules about holding your applause until the end does not apply here today. Go ahead and celebrate, just be considerate of others who also want to celebrate their graduate success.
Can't see anybody. Sir, can you see if they're ready? Can you see? Are they ready? Okay. Are you gonna start? Whoever. Go ahead. Okay, give her to her. Come over. You don't have to shake her hand.
Antonio Lopez. Cadet Sergeant First Class Samuel Hernandez. Adan Solorio. Second Lieutenant Arthur Quelch. Talia Taplin. Cadet First Lieutenant Nicole Mendoza Acosta. Amy Osorio. Rose Chavez. Adewumni Odorinde. Cadet Second Lieutenant Alexandra Quintana. Melissa de Casas. Maria Evelina Marin. Cadet First Lieutenant Valerie Nicole Martinez. Cadet First Lieutenant Rowan Ivan Santos. Cadet Second Lieutenant Angel Ismael Roldan. Sergeant First Class Irene Delgadillo. Ernesto Mejia Jr. Sergeant First Class Mia Antonella Gomez. Oscar Daniel Mercado. Emiliano Aceves. It's okay. Wait. Sergeant Major Hillary Victoria Escudero. Ashley Lluvia Ramirez Rios. Aileen Salazar Fregoso. Giovanna Isabella Galindo Salis. Leslie Reinaga. Hermione Sarai Zavalza. Dana Lizette Vasquez. Cadet Second Lieutenant Fernando Nicolas Sanchez. Pamela Arroyo. Alanis Elizabeth Tavares Plata. Juliana Narvaez. Elizabeth Gonzalez Mendez. Itzel Sainz. Jesus Valles. Michael Milan. Yuli Flores. Maria Alcantar. Samantha Villela. Daniel de los Santos. Cadet Colonel Santiago Frias. Cadet Captain Julian Evan Nunez. Mauricio Samayoa. Sergeant Alexander Torres.
Staff Sergeant Ethan Gibson.
Sergeant Mateo Velasco Baez.
Cesar Norberto de la Rosa Lara.
Rene Delgado. Chris Montesinos.
Aiden Lujan Kennecut.
Sergeant Angel Alonso.
Sergeant Joshua Reyes.
Sergeant Samuel Jimenez.
Daniel Herrera Guzman Jr. III.
Mike Guzman.
Leslie Corona Segura.
Carly Rodriguez.
Staff Sergeant Diana Ruby Sanchez.
Catherine Itzel Rodriguez Camusano. Bricia Zamora.
Camila Lopez Ramos.
Jaylene Castro Gonzalez.
Leila Garcia.
Alejandra Nava.
Maria Tolento.
Kaylin Buck.
Maria Tenorio. Sofia Chavez Flores.
Ibis Godinez Campos.
Camila Ruiz.
Melissa Garcia Ceniceros.
First Sergeant Elena Rayo.
Emilia Quiroz.
Vincent Jaramillo.
Staff Sergeant Sergio Martinez.
Sergeant First Class Julian Zaragoza Borja.
Nathan Young.
Isaac Lopez.
Artemio Guerrero Gil.
Emiliano Chavez Legorreta.
Kevin Contreras Silvas.
Jacob Schneck. Christopher Banford.
Benjamin Duque.
Gustavo Vasquez.
Hernan Cortez.
Diego Penalosa.
Staff Sergeant Kimberly Serenit Galvan.
Staff Sergeant Delilah Rose Perez.
Aiden Miguel Tolento.
Sergeant Axel Gael Cortez Lopez.
Cadet Major Nelly Samayoa Velis.
Cadet Corporal Alexis Castillo.
First Lieutenant Mia Guajardo.
Cadet Staff Sergeant Evelyn Rubio.
Staff Sergeant Paulina Ledesma.
Captain Natalie Anahi Becerra Alcantar.
Cadet Sergeant Major Joshua Martinez Garcia.
Isaac Noe La Madrid.
Sergeant First Class Christopher Elias Godinez.
Master Sergeant Luis Herrera.
Staff Sergeant Emmanuel Arias.
Staff Sergeant Alejandro Arzate.
Sergio Hernandez.
Staff Sergeant Cesar Martinez.
Jesus Beltran.
Sergeant Yan Carlos Govea.
Oh, I think it's the state. I think you just stay because they're about to.
Now get the heck off the stage. Great job, man. Wonderful.
How about let's give our graduates another round of applause? I now would like to invite Santiago Frias to the stage as he will issue the last command.
The turning of the tassel from the right to the left signifies that you have crossed over from high school into your future. CMI class of 2026, please stand up. Attention, with your right hand, grab your tassel and turn it to the other side. Rough Riders! Woo!
Parents and families, you may now join your cadets and take photos. Congratulations, class of 2026.